Dark mouse, white mouse in matchbox hit. But are the miners on a shift when they go underground and the elevator leaves the other side in a moment, greater than are they the same miners? Yes. Says the physics. We put 8 people into the box and hid it underground, and the ground next to it spat out this box with exactly 8 people and the weight was also correct. Conclusion. The Earth stores boxes with 8 miners inside for a shorter or longer period, then spits them out. And if you are an athlete, you will notice that the city is full of sports halls and swimming pools. And what brand of car you have, you see the most. Another shortest way to the stars for a poet, for a fool, for a pig. The thinnest ribbon with a wide highway for a needle. How long does the needle need to pass through the intersections of the asphalt world? The candle is burning in the fireplace. The mirror next to it absorbs its glow. This is the shortest path to the stars, and it ends right behind the example of well-camouflaged dark light absorbers in the purse bags. The 10 sides of the world will not shine with the revelations of the sighted by one seemingly step further and 2 glimpses of the default space. A candle gives as much light as entire cosmos. Why are you always joking and never being serious? But I am, and even now. She met me in the square in front of the church when I was trying to catch pigeons. The harsh sun blinded me for a split second and then I ran into her. I haven't been to Europe for a long time and the square of the Krakow market seemed larger than I remembered. 2 hours of talking about nothing revealed to me that she was not a prostitute and I was not interested in having sex with her. We'll probably go to our own business this afternoon and never meet again. She has a husband, and it is another husband, and treats them like a coat on a hanger at a men's barber. We walk in circles. He wants to take a picture of me but I refuse. You seem to be wearing a mask like you don't care. Ironia? And yet. My objection shyly, I know. You're hiding a painful wound. Do you tango, woman? When you make a mistake you keep dancing. Hysteria doesn't matter. In life, when you make a mistake, you live on make-believe. Don't confuse tango with milonga. I said suddenly. I feel my heart pounding. She admitted that. Nothing in my life has happened to me except you. I assure you. Just kidding. But a man without a past couldn't be so attractive. She mocked. And yet, maybe I don't have a face of my own? Here we go again. How am I supposed to talk to you? You are emotional, but you miss my side and miss my words. Why? My dear lady, perhaps I am no longer good for anything, and it is not fitting for me to play a leading role in dividing tribal spoils? What is your name, sir? Maybe I'll find out eventually. We took a dozen more steps before I decided to say. I turned to face her. I said thoughtfully. Aren't you going to tell anyone? No, of course, if you wish. Well, that's the curiosity, and here the sun shines as brightly as 2 days after the Chernobyl eruption. I will only say my name as it became after many years, which merged with my life. It's secret and only for selected friends. It will be for you too. So there is something under the mask after all. Finally, I'll find out about you. If you think so. They call me Ombre. She raised a surprised eyebrow. It doesn't mean anything, is it really a name? I smiled under my breath. It is enough for me. And what's your real name? Man, that's enough. I said slowly and realized that I was letting my words and she didn't know the world and she might get scared. What do you know about suffering, stray from the Vistula? You are drowning in the dark, the smells of the bourgeoisie make you pay a pension contribution. You don't know the taste of danger, and the word oncology department panics you. Instead, I did say it aloud and softly, in a conciliatory tone. My name is Ombre, maybe it doesn't mean anything and maybe it sounds kitschy. That's enough, believe me. Some are afraid of this name, and some would like to hear it in their lives at least once, but even you surely have a secret name that your father used to call her when she sat on his lap with a little girl. You'll laugh. I will not. Well then. Please don't tell me your name. I'll give you a name. It will be a name like wind, rain and hard earth put together. I bit my tongue out of this pathos. I waved my hand as if to blur the last words. I will give them, and, from today such a lady will become. She raised her other eyebrow and announced in womanish, a little amused by the strange situation. Look, this is really unheard of. Nice and cheeky at the same time. She tried to kick the pigeon. So this is under your mask, she concluded, angry, finally. Perhaps. I said softly. From today on you will be called Seed. She was getting uneasy at my words. Their meaning was beginning to hit her, and she grew serious in a second. Ombre? Are you serious about this? Well, Let me just tell you that you will have to deserve that name." She looked at me strangely. For a madman. In a booth next to St. Mary's Tower they sold diplomas of hearing the bugle call. The first time she touched my hand. Confidential and knowing. "My husband is coming," she whispered. She quickly took a piece of paper with a telephone number. I figured she would really have to earn this name. Well, she ran into me and asked for directions, so I pointed her out. She was born today as a seed. Mrs. Seed. Puu. Et lupus fabula. Apage Satanase or better. Remember the clay your mother. O sweet Ishtar, lover of my body. These are Barrow's lips, dry with longing for you.